Social media is very prevalent in today's society. We can voice our opinions with the click of a mouse with no repercussions. Fights for civil rights and same-sex marriage and gender equality are battled on news feeds and tweeted across the world. Today, social media is the new way to share how we're feeling about whatever new fight is occurring. But how does it affect the civil rights we're fighting for, and in what ways would it have played a part in the civil rights movement? The truth is, social media is setting a bad example for how our fights to obtain civil rights. Although it allows us to share stories of heroes across the nation, we have become a victim to its effortless acts of public awareness. Martin Luther King Jr. said that the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands in challenge and controversy. Today, we have gotten comfortable. We have forgotten what it's like to leave our laptops and fight for what we believe in. On February 28, 2012, a young man was shot by a Neighborhood Watch volunteer carrying nothing but Skittles in his pocket. Within the next 36 hours, our social media sites were ablaze with pictures of hoodies, nooses, and our African American civil rights leaders. We typed our messages, shared posts, and spread pictures of the scenes. But how many of us made a phone call? How many of us wrote a letter? How many of us marched down to Miami Gardens to defend Trayvon Martin's name? It is true that some people stood for that young man. However, too many of us sat with our phones and used our thumbs to complain. When Rosa Parks was asked to move to the back of the bus, there was a boycott. Men and women walked miles into work in order to be heard. Those footsteps turned into a march and created a roar of revolt throughout our country. In controversy, they stood. We have become those who stand in comfort. If social media were around in the times of lynching and segregation, the civil rights movement wouldn't have made the impact it has on us today. The problems of the people would have been popularized. Many would be more aware of the small town incidents that would later become national news. Those stories may have caused the civil rights movement to move more quickly. However, there's no doubt that the people would have fallen victim to the bystander effect. The bystander effect is a psychological train of thought that makes people believe if they don't help a cause, someone else will do it for them. Social media, in terms of civil rights, creates bystanders. There are a few groups and movements that use social media as a tool to raise awareness. Now that the people online are aware of the civil issues in this nation, what is supposed to happen next? It is time to leave our computers and remember how to fight. Our causes deserve more than liking and sharing. Thank you.